Hi, and welcome back to new Let's Play. I'm going to be playing a little bit of World of Horror. I got this game a couple weeks ago. I always wanted to play it, but I didn't have the computer. It was good enough for it, so I was able to get a PS5 port of the game. And I got it like a couple weeks ago, and I've been playing it pretty consistently. So I thought I would do like a new game and just play around with it for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and adjust a few things in the menu real quick. I don't remember which one I had it set to. I think it was, well, it wasn't that. I think we'll go with this one. And I'm going to up the speed and stuff for the cursor, because this was made for the computer, obviously. So it's a little clunky for that, but like, I'm just going to start a new game and go through. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the, the main one and then the extracurricular, and then do a couple of quick plays. I don't know how many episodes this is going to be. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is do a main series, and then after the main series is kind of done, periodically come back, kind of in the same way that I'm going to do with Mario Kart. But okay, so as the city of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X, something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Oh, sorry, let me get my cursor off the screen. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and a dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. Alright, so this is World of Horror. It's been around, for a few years. Like I said, I always wanted to play it. I just never got a chance to. It's basically like a Eldritch Horror D&D campaign that's on old computer type setting. So we already start off with a straight razor. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that. And what is the Taiyaki? What is this? Oh, yeah, it's a eat that, you get 1 reason back. You have stamina, you have reason, and you have a doom meter. If you run out of stamina or run out of reason, if it's set for it, it's game over. You can get up to -5 if you have the setting for it, which I don't have it set for that. I don't think I've unlocked it because, this is a new file with it. If Doom gets to 100%, it's game over. If you lose all your reason or your stamina, it's game over. So it ought to be good. Anyway, sorry, I'm clearing my throat. Just getting over a cold. I apologize if that causes any issues of discomfort. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time. You can't rest until your town is safe. Okay? And this is the basic standard mission that they had when they first came out with the game. So the spine-chilling story of the school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the wildest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something. When he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he, too, disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What what's the worst that could happen? All right. So, school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this ritual first, the drawing of the Eldritch Sigil. Okay, let me try that line again. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an Eldritch Sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. So, we got 4 options here. Access your storage, explore school, perform ritual, check out the lockers. The friend's diary is in your storage to start with. And what it's going to do, it's got some flavor text here. 14, Maru is acting strange. I need to talk to her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. Doesn't matter. I don't think that really has anything to do with anything. It's just flavor text. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I will try the ritual perform the ritual on the 15th. The 17th, everything's been blacked out except the word, I. And then 18th, the sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. So this is what we're gonna have to put out on the chalkboard when we get the chalk. We can use a free action to go to the lockers. I think we need a tiny key for that. I don't think we'll ever get it in this campaign, but you get a bat here, and if you open this one, oh no, it's like an eldritch horror that causes you a little, causes your reasoning to go down a little bit. So the bat does 4 damage, has a speed of 80 with a chance to hit of 70, where the straight razor has 4 damage, 90 speed, chance to hit 80. In my opinion, it also needs perception to use, which we have perception of 8. And the wooden bat needs strength to use, and we have a strength of 7. So you could kind of do either or. I kind of prefer the straight razor, but I'm going to just put the bat on. Why not? Because I don't think you start with a straight razor originally in the base game. And this is just a way to get it. So you can't, it says perform the ritual, but you can't perform the ritual without the appropriate equipment. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Well, we gotta come closer. Oh no! Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. -2 reason. Blessed chalk not found. Holy candles not found. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Substitute teacher. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitchy lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff into my new office? So you have the option here to help her or decline. I'm not exactly sure. I've been playing the game for like a week or so, but I'm still not exactly sure how to tell if you're gonna just it's basically like a dice roll at this point. You can either help her and either something good will happen or something bad would happen, decline, something good happen, bad happen. So it's kind of a coin toss sometimes. I don't really know if it's if you've got really good, I don't know, dexterity or something. I think there's probably certain events that certain stats really affect better or not. So we're going to go and try to help her. Luck check was failed. I don't even know where you can tell where the luck stat is. It kind of seems like one of those invisible stats to me, because I've not been able to locate it anywhere. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? -2 stamina. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry. I wonder, does it actually update it? Or does it just, is that just like, okay. No, I think that's just flavor text. We can try and peek outside. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, that, I don't really think that does anything. I don't know. I've not really paid attention. You can get an achievement from doing that. Okay, you enter the damp smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you're looking for? Enter the water. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack, which is honestly like a terrible place to hide it. If you think about it, you're going to put chalk, which could dissolve in water, on the pool where anyone and everyone can see it. This is where you're hiding it. Anyway, suddenly the water turns murky and you realize that you're not alone in the pool. Prepare for combat. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. And we're done. We're going to be dealing with a bloated teacher. Combat tutorial. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves for the action ring. B. Once you fill the sequence bar, C, press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. So basically you're gonna choose, like, it's gonna force you to choose like this to start with to do the combat tutorial. Now we've unlocked everything else. With time, you will discover new combat moves available through the action filter. But first you need a weapon. Find and choose an action called look for improvised weapon. I don't think I will because I've just got a bat. Alright, that's the bloated teacher. So, see, we have the chalk over here. We need to draw that sigil. It's a triangle with what looks like failing stocks going down it statistically. So, see, it was the downward triangle, right? We'll check it again before, and then we got like our failing stock prices. Yep. Okay. If you fail the sigil, I don't know if it, I think I've had one like monster spawn that was not the one we're supposed to be dealing with. I don't know if it's because I did a specific sigil, or I don't know if it's like because of any other conditions I did going through it before. But if you draw the wrong one, it could have the scissor woman spawn stronger than if you actually draw the right sigil. And this is basically the tutorial game scenario, so I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it to show it off, and then we're gonna do like extracurricular, which is kind of like basically doing quick play or doing like full game kind of deal. So you hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart's beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. Just not having a good time with this, is it? So we found the chalk, but we haven't found the candles. The sound of the scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. Oh, it's her again. A tall woman with an unsettling face, twitchy lip steps forward. Yeah. I'm going to decline this time, but I have a feeling it's not going to work out. She suddenly grabs your hand and insists to -2 reason. Help her. Okay, and then we have the luck check success. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. +5 experience. We got the holy candles. So now you found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You light them out as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. So now we just have to perform the ritual. Wait, what's that? See that lady over there tapping on the window? Take a step back as you writhe. As a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape, soon it becomes a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected with a wide smile. Now it's your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Meaning, you can die, Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, crackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? She's got 20 HP. She does negative, 2 to everything. I think that's stamina, reason, and maybe doom. She has a power of 26. So we have punch, kick, attack with a weapon, which is the bat. You can do extra damage. You can do 6 damage, but it takes more time. So I don't usually use strength based I don't usually use the strong attack because it takes 92, so you can get like 2 set up versus like 3 set up. And the reason this is kind of important is it kind of goes along the philosophy of something I've talked about before in RPGs, where I don't like to use weapons that do an insane amount of damage but have a really low hit rate, because I could do about the same amount of damage in the same amount of time trying to hopefully get it to connect. So if I hit, like, say all 3 times, just as a, I'm not going to say I am, because I have like a 54% chance of actually hitting, like, either way. I could have 3 chances of actually doing like 4 damage a piece. So if I hit all 3 of those times, that's 12 damage. If I hit one of these times, it's 6. If I hit both times, it's 12 damage. But because it takes so much more time, it just doesn't seem worth it to me. I don't have a firearm, so I can't do anything with that. Attack boost. When you attack, has an additional 10% chance to hit. This affects stats. So what you could do, I don't know if it stacks to the next turn, but you could do it like that, right? And then you could do like strong attack because you have less time, or you can, do 2 of those. 1 strong attack, 1 regular attack, which is probably the way to go. So we also have prepare your attack. Next attack is guaranteed to hit. And then we have, which you can use the guarantee to hit and use the strong attack. And then we have kind of like, not really offensive, but kind of defensive here if you go to the next menu. So you can look for an improvised weapon, which we don't need to do. This one is, what is this one called? It doesn't say, but it just says fill the combat sequence with combat moves and press the launch sequence. It doesn't say what this one is. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. It's probably like, see if you can get like info on the enemy. You have to have an ally for that. This one, I don't know what that one is. I don't think I've ever tried that one, to be honest. I never think to do it when my stats are like that. This one is combat skill. Lowers your experience by 5 and raises your chance to hit by 10% for the rest of the encounter. So what we can actually do is do this one, then do that, and do special attack. And that way it's like, yeah, we lose 5 experience, but since this is like one campaign that's literally based on this event, it's going to be over anyway. So gaining more experience to gain levels doesn't really matter for this one. So then we've got the third menu, and you go, if you can run away, you can run. You have meditate, which you regain 1 reason for the loss of 2 stamina. You have brace for impact, which lowers the incoming damage by half and ignores any special attack. And then you have dodge, which drastically lowers the hit chance for the enemy, which is like on the next one, but it's dexterity based. So I've only got 5 decks. Not really going to be, it's going to be a coin flip. This one is strength based, so this one might actually be fine. And then we have on the 4th menu, this is what you would have if you were dealing with ghost enemies. You've got clap, bow, pray. You gain 1 stamina for 2 reasons. So this is like the opposite of meditate. As far as stats go. And the way the claps and the bows work is you're not really going to know which order you have to do it in. I think you can do like a combination of 6 different claps and bows, and you're really going to have to pay attention to the log, which the best way to do that would be to come down. I think it's over here. I don't know if I can do it on this one because it's, you know, so that's options, status. So on the status screen, no, never mind. It doesn't have it listed because it's, you know, like the tutorial one. But you can look at the logs, basically. And what you do is you put in the sequence of, like, bows or claps. And then, like, after the sequence of bows and claps, it's kind of like, you know, well, you got this many in the sequence correct, but it's not going to tell you exactly which ones you got correct. So you have to kind of like, or if it's too short or if it's too long, so you have to like really trial and error it until like you get it right. But if you get it right, you know, if it's a ghost enemy and you don't have like a bladed weapon, you can't really fight it, or you don't have something that attacks with it, you can't really fight it. So it's the only way to deal with it. I might be able to show it at some point if it ever comes up, but we're gonna launch. Okay, we did 14 damage. I'm going to use this one a couple more times and just go with regular attacks. Okay, and now I'm just going to just go all out and try and just do it. Okay, cool. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded but alive. You help him up, and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. And for doing this, we get the first ending of this mystery, which is a spine-chilling story of the mystery of the school scissors. And then we get the stat screens. So the horror is over for now. I was equipped with a wooden bat. Had 5% incoming doom. It only lasted about like 20 minutes. That's not the only mystery plaguing in this town. You must continue your investigations. And that's the tutorial, quick play, start, to kind of get you started. You're gonna, you know, the reason it's like continue is marked out is because like you can save during like a campaign and come back to it. So every time you've either died or finished one, you're going to start a new story. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the screen here. And I'm going to call this episode here. If you watched the video, I appreciate it. If you watched to this point in the video, I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.